Hi guys, it's Xanthas again. I'm sorry I've been slacking on the YouTube videos. I'm getting kind of behind, but I did want to give you guys something that I've been enjoying since Meat Week is here. In honor of that, I have a build that's using the Peppershaker for you guys, since you might get the plan from Meat Week or you might already have it. I am using Power Armor for this build just because it's a heavy gun. To start out, I will show you the specials that I'm using. I'm using 10 strength, 7 perception, 10 endurance, 4 charisma. You can make this 3. I just have an extra one for 1 ghoul perk, 6 intelligence, 9 agility, 10 luck. Starting off in strength, we have Bring in the Big Guns, Shotgun Champ, Easy Target 2-star, Bulletstorm, Lock and Load, and Scattershot. And perception, we have Number Cruncher, Tormentor, Tank Killer, Concentrated Fire, and Awareness. In endurance, we have Life Giver, Ironclad, Through Hikers, and Bullet Shield. In charisma, we have Strange in Numbers and Tenderizer. This is the extra ghoul perk that I'm using just because I'm a ghoul. I did make this build for humans. If you're a ghoul, you can adjust it as you need to, fit your playstyle. But since I always do ghoul builds, I decided to do a human build for this. In intelligence, I have a 2-star of power user, which really helps out, especially when you're using VATS a lot, like I'm using with this build. Stabilized, science, batteries included. Curator, because you should always be using bobbleheads and magazines, even if you don't have one for your gun, like big guns or energy weapons. You should always be using a bobblehead to give you an extra buff, especially when you're doing something important. Always use a magazine, even the ones that you don't think are helping out. It's still a free buff. Good with salt and agility. I have Gunslinger, Gunslinger Expert, Gorilla, Gorilla Expert, Gorilla Master, and Pack and Light. In luck, I have better criticals, One Gun Army, Ricochet, Four Leaf Clover, Class Freak, Crit Savvy, and Junk Shield. Junk Shield is really nice, especially if you use this perk. All you have to do is get 100 Vault Steel from the Purveyor down in the Ash Heap. Buy 100 of it, lock it in your inventory. You will never drop it. You don't have to worry about it, and you get the max resistance from Junk Shield. For the legendary perks, I'm using Intelligence, Agility, Strength, Luck. This needs to be changed. Perception, and taking one for the team. You can change this if you don't like using taking one for the team. You can change to whatever you like. You're going to get hit using this, so you might as well get that 40% extra damage. For the mutations that I'm using on this build, you can ignore the brain bombs and potato salad. Those are just buffs that I had when I was doing something yesterday, and I didn't wait for them to go off. I'm using adrenal reaction, bird bones, chameleon, eagle eyes, egghead, herbivore, herb mentality, marsupial, scaly skin, speed demon, and unstable isotope. You don't have to use unstable isotope. You don't have to use chameleon. You don't have to use herbivore if you are a carnivore. These are just the ones that I use. For the armor that I have on the power armor, I'm using a full set of lucid. I know I said this is a human build. I'm a ghoul character. For humans, it would be overeaters, I have 2-star of luck on my legs, I believe, and 1 on my arm. Nope. I have 2-star of luck on my legs and arms. And on my torso, I have powered. Because in power armor, you don't have under armor on. So I need that extra luck to get the crits. That's the only reason why we have so much luck on the power armor. For 3-star, I'm using active on my arms and chest piece. On my legs, I'm using sentinels as a 3-star for that 10% damage reduction when standing still. If you can get to where you don't have to think about standing still when you're getting about to get shot, it honestly makes a huge difference. You will tell a huge difference. If you don't want to use sentinels, that's okay. You can use active in place of this, or if you don't like using through hikers to perk card, you can put through hikers on it. I personally do not like through hikers on my armor. I feel like it's just wasting a slot. For my 4-star, I have rangers on my chest piece, and then I have limit breaking on all my other pieces. For my arms, I'm using the gimbal bracers, which just gives me scoped accuracy and fire accuracy. For the legs, I have calibrated shocks, which just gives me extra carry weight. The torso, I'm using the jetpack. And on the helmet, I'm using the VATS matrix overlay. For the weapon, I'm using a quad Peppershaker with rapid VATS optimized and conductors. I am using the hex barrel and plasma magazine. Standard sights, you can use the gunner sights if you want to. This is a VATS build. You won't be needing the sights unless you absolutely want it. This build, we took it into raid. You can do raids with it. You can do infestations with it. Even the Assaultron infestations, you can stand in it, stim pack, and it will reflect the damage while you're shooting. It's really good for crippling. Even like big, strong, legendary monsters, 3-stars, they will not get near you. They will cripple before they get near you. This is a great build to just run around and do anything in. If you guys need help getting some of the mods, you're more than welcome to hit me up and ask me. We do stream on Twitch on Thursdays through Sundays from 8:30 Central Standard Time to either 11 or 12 Central Standard Time. There's usually a big group of us. We give out mods to whoever asks. We help people do raids, infestations, expeditions if you need them. You can come and hang out. You don't have to play with us, but it's there if you absolutely need it or you need help getting the mods. I hope that you enjoy this build. If you don't like it, let me know what I should change on. If you want me to do another build on something, if you want me to do more human builds or more ghoul builds, if you'd like me to do melee builds, please let me know what weapon you would like me to make a build for, and I will make a build just for you and I will post it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you come back.